Hi guys, it's Angie with Fun Endeavors Tie-Dye Lab. Today I'm making a shirt that I'm not really sure what to call it, so I'm just going to call it a diagonal fan fold and spiral shirt. The shirt was washed and dried, soaked in a soda ash solution for at least 20 to 30 minutes. I wrung it out of my Panda spin dryer so it's just barely damp. I also have it turned inside out. I'm going to begin by drawing a diagonal line from the hem of the shirt up to the opposite shoulder, using a straight edge and a washable marker. Then I'm going to fan fold this line. Once I have the line fan folded, I'm going to tie it up with some kite string. I'm using kite string for this design because I don't want the white lines that sinew would give. Once I have the middle section tied up with kite string, I'm going to continue fan folding one side of the shirt. Once I've formed my fan folds, I'm going to begin down at the end, and I'm going to spiral it on top of itself. I started spiraling it one direction and then changed and went the other way. If you'll notice, the side that's toward me has lots of different folds on it, but the other side that I'm spiraling in toward is the side that's pretty flat. That's the side that I'm going to spiral the shirt in toward. It just makes it a little easier to get the spiral if I go that direction with it. There's really no specific reason other than that. You can spiral either direction. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, but the flat side is opposite from what it was on the one we just folded. So I'm going to do my spiral going the other way. I'm trying to keep my folds and my spiral fairly tight when I'm tying it up with the kite string. I'm going to ice dye this shirt. So to do that, I need to make an ice barrier so that the ice won't just fall off of the shirt. I have my shirt on top of a metal rack, which is on top of a plastic tub so that it catches any of the drips. And I'm using some silicone cake molds which I purchased at Amazon to make my ice barrier. Down below this video in the description, I'll leave a link for where I purchased my silicone cake molds, as well as some other items that I use when I tie-dye. I'm just hooking my cake molds together, and then I'm going to hold them in place around my shirt with some wooden clothespins. I'm attaching the clothespins to the rack, and that'll keep everything in place. I'm beginning on the line that I fan folded and using brushed steel from Dharma Trading Company. To the left of the brushed steel, I'm using Azure blue from Dharma Trading Company. Then I'm adding another line of the brushed steel and a line of blueberry from Dharma Trading Company. On the area that I spiraled, I'm choosing a section and I'm going to make a pie shape of the blueberry . And then across from that, I'm going to put another pie shape of the Azure blue. The two remaining areas are going to be brushed steel. So that is the blue half of my shirt. The other half of my shirt I'm going to make red. So I'm using Burgundy from Dharma Trading Company and putting a line of that right next to the brushed steel on the right side. Followed by another line of brushed steel. And black cherry from Dharma Trading Company. Just like on the other side, I'm making a pie-shaped area of the black cherry. And across from that, I'm making a pie-shaped area of the burgundy. The two remaining areas are going to be brushed steel. Once I have all the dye on the shirt, I'm going to add another sprinkle of soda ash just to make sure as the ice melts and runs through the shirt, I still have plenty of soda ash remaining in my shirt to react with the dye. Then I'm going to load on the ice and put the shirt aside to let the ice melt. After the ice melted on the shirt, I came back and there was a little bit of undissolved dye on the top, but the dye had gone through really well. So I went ahead and just added another very thin layer of ice to the top of the shirt, just to see if I could force some of the undissolved dye to go through the shirt. Then I continued to let it process for another 48 hours. I took the shirt to my utility sink and began to rinse in cold water. I gradually warmed the water up to hot, continued rinsing my shirt. After rinsing for a while, I went ahead and ran some hot water in my sink, added a little bit of Dawn dish soap, and just let the shirt soak. I continued to repeat the soaking process until most of the excess dye was out. Then I put the shirt into my washing machine. I used hot water and Dharma's textile detergent, washed the shirt, dried it, and this is what it looks like. I think this shirt turned out looking really cool. I've done several shirts where I will fan fold it and then spiral it, so I thought I would try it this time with an ice dye, and I'm really happy with the way this one turned out. I like one half of it being blue and the other half being red. I also love all the color splits that I got from the different colors. The brushed steel gives a lot of interesting color splits as well as the other colors. So hey, if you guys have enjoyed watching this video, I sure would appreciate it if you'd hit the big red subscribe button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day.